This one's coming here from our good friend John Evans from Jovan Flicks, I believe. That's how you say it, that's how you pronounce it. If not, my apologies. We are looking at the, drum roll please, the Gripper V2. It is SLD magic steel and titanium on the handle. Titanium grid, it says. Let's go ahead and dive in here. Bada bing, bada boom, wasting no time. John hit me up and he was like, hey, you want to check out this knife? And I was like, absolutely, sign me up. So we got like a little Velcro patch right here with the skull kind of breaking through the tomb here, sort of design. Then we have the fabric zipper pouch here with some logos and things like that. And ooh man, here is the knife. We got some hardware, additional hardware, which is always appreciated. And then we have the knife, which is it's gonna be a beastly one. Holy smokes, I hope you guys are ready for this one. Oh, it is absolutely looking sick, right? Savage looking. So, I mean, first thing that jumps out at me is the, this is a frag pattern, but with rectangles instead of squares. So that's an interesting take I've never technically seen before. And we have a very aggressive backspacer here. Titanium as well with a crazy, I guess, I'm going to call it jimping for lack of a better word. And then that kind of goes along with the crazy jimping on the blade itself. I mean, it just kind of makes the whole piece look very unique. I'm gonna tell you that. Absolutely looks like nothing I have ever seen. Almost borderline like custom knife in a way. So we have a front flipper here. We have a back flipper with good jimping all the way around. That's nice. And a good old opening hole for deployment. It's gonna be a frame block, stress relief cutout on the outside. So should be a pretty sick one. Are you ready to see? Are you ready to see what this blade looks like? Well, bam! Holy smokes! Yep, it definitely absolutely matches the handle here. What in the world? Okay, so it says prototype on the blade. I was not expecting that, but that is a crazy geometry. Very tall flat grind to say the least. And of course, the elephant in the room is this sort of finish because it looks like a mirror finish right here at the bottom, and then it kind of fades into like a bee blasted finish. You still have a horizontal rub right here on this flat side, it looks like, or like a satin finish there. But that whole transition is pretty sick, right? That absolutely is pretty different. Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know how often you guys see a finish like that on a blade, but me personally, yeah, I don't come around a finish like this all that often at all. Just gonna set it down there so you guys can take a closer look, right? I know you guys like to take some pictures and things like that, pause the video, get a closer look, enjoy the zoomed in lens and whatnot. But we have a frame lock, so let's just kind of test it here a little bit. Hold on. Okay, so I realized you have to make sure this front flipper clears here, right? There we go. And okay, very nice and a little shake shutter if anything, but definitely on smooth ball bearings. Spidey flick, feels good, that's solid. Front flipper, I've done it a few times now. That feels pretty good too. And again, this says prototype on here, so I'm not sure if they're still doing some revisions or whatnot. I reached out to North Mountain Blade a while back and I wanted to work with them, and you know, they just seemed like they're doing their own thing. And so getting a chance to check out the first one here from a good friend of the channel, so I absolutely appreciate it. Again, shout out to the homie John here for the opportunity. And I realized one thing, the back flipper works really good, but you have to light switch it because if you push button it, right, you don't clear the index finger here for the massive little unicorn front flip that you have going on here. So you want to light switch it every time. You should be pretty good there with the light switching method. Front flipper is also pretty good, right? Doesn't beat up your finger or anything, just especially the way that it's positioned. You also want to clear room here with your index finger as well on the front flipping method. So if you position your hand back here, you're absolutely all right. And of course, Spidey flick, yeah, that's pretty solid. Testing out the thumb deployment. There we go. Again, you want to make sure, and that's the one thing I'm realizing here, is a lot of deployments you want to make sure you clear, right? There's like this whole opening here. You have to make sure you clear that massive front flipper. Like that time right there worked out. But otherwise, if you're not mindful, right, you can end up with a situation where it hits your index finger. I'm sure you can get the hang of it. See, like right there, you can get the hang of it over time. But I would say probably Spidey flick and front flipper are probably the two most solid ones. And then the other ones are, you know, pretty okay. There's one thing here that I realized. So once the blade is open, right, kind of matches the whole design here in the back, right? Now the back spacer makes a lot more sense because it kind of follows that same design here from the blade. Again, very interesting take right there. Take a look at that from this angle. Right, looks pretty sick. But checking the ergos, I mean, let's see. I mean, I thought it would be more of a hot spot, and it's really not necessarily as much of a hot spot, but I do feel, obviously, that a tad bit I mean, if I squeeze really hard, obviously, I'm going to feel the crown backspacer right there pretty well, but I'm going to go with a solid 8.5. Yeah, solid 8.5 out of 10. I can do a hammer grip here. We can forward choke with a nice little finger choil situation right there, get more control. You have a very utilitarian blade for draw cuts, utility cuts, and things like that. And again, SLD Magic steel. I'm not very sure as far as how that steel works or performs. That is, I want to say, a new one for me, SLD Magic. If you're familiar with that steel, please chime in the comments, share with the community. Any insight, any feedback is absolutely welcome. But I got to tell you, if you like this sort of reverse tanto sheep's foot geometry, right, and of course the monochromatic aesthetics to it, absolutely make it pop. I'm not sure if this one's already into production. Again, I'm not affiliated with North Mountain Blade. Haven't worked with them before in any capacity. But I mean, if it is available, obviously I'm going to have it linked down below. Milling on the inside for weight reduction. And you can see that backspacer pretty much goes the entire length once the blade is deployed. What are your thoughts on this one, guys? Let me know, right? Making a great first impression. I'm glad we unboxed this one first so we could see what this North Mountain Blade design was all about. Hope you guys really enjoyed this one. If you made it to the end, you're the real MVP. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Either this one or this one. Peace.